privileged to welcome our special guest of the day, Dr. K. Sendilkumar Sir, Head Entrepreneurship Development, AIC, NIFTY, Incubation Center for Textiles and Apparels, who have graciously consented to enlighten us with their incubation opportunities. I welcome you, sir. I would also welcome our KASC-IIC President, Dr. M. Jayanti ma'am, and other IIC activity coordinators and department-wise staff coordinators who always prove teamwork brings glories in all our activities. On behalf of the entire IIC team, I welcome the heads of various departments for their energetic words which motivates us throughout. I welcome all the teaching faculties to make this a successful program. It gives me an immense pleasure to welcome our young entrepreneurs to enthusiastically participate in this remarkable and informative event. Once again, I welcome you all. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. I feel extremely honored for the chief guest for accepting this invitation. Now I call upon Ms. Mukta Abhirami, Assistant Professor, Department of Biochemistry, to introduce our today's chief guest.
Good morning, all. Who you are tomorrow begins with what you do today. All our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. Such a courageous person is now with us. On behalf of Institution Innovation Cell of our college, it's my immense pleasure to introduce our chief guest of the day, Dr. K. Sendilkumar, Head Entrepreneurship Development, AIC, NIFTY, Incubation Center for Textiles and Apparels. Let us greet him to his alma mater. Sir completed his undergraduate and postgraduate in commerce from 1999 to 2001 at RVS College of Arts and Science. Sir also completed his MPhil in commerce at 2004 in RVS College of Arts and Science. Sir also completed his PGDCA in May 2008. Sir had his doctoral degree in commerce in 2012 from NGM College. To find success on your own terms, achieve it by your own rules, and build a life you are proud to live. Sir was an assessor for BFSI, THSC, FFSC sectors since Jan 2014 in National Skill Development Corporation. Sir was a resource person in Securities and Exchange Board of India's Financial Education since March 2015. Sir also acts as a visiting faculty in BSc Institute Chennai and guest faculty for KVIC Institute Tirupur. Sir is a member of Board of Studies in Department of Commerce at Sri Krishna Arts and Science College. Sir also presented his research papers in IIT Roorkee, IIM Indore, and IBS Hyderabad and MIT Pune. Sir was awarded with ₹6 lakhs funding for his major project in ICSSR Impress. Sir also awarded 40,000 funding for NETEDB DST NI MATE for EAC. He has a pillar behind DST's funding for faculty development program on entrepreneurship development with ₹1 lakh. Such a great person is now with us. Let us lend our ears to hear words from such a successful person. We're happy to have you here, sir. Now the stage is yours.
Thank you, madam. Warm good morning to one and all present here. I would like to express my sincere gratitude to the correspondent, Mr. K. Palanisamy, Principal of Congo Arts and Science College, Dr. N. Raman sir, and Professor Dr. Jayanti madam, who invited me and who is the instrumental for this program, and all other faculty members. Firstly, I would like to thank everyone for inviting me to share my views with the faculty members and students of Congo Arts and Science College. In fact, we had an MOU with the Department of Costume Design and Fashion Atal Incubation Center, NIFT, and Congo Arts and Science College Costume Design and Fashion Department having signed MOU 2 years back, and the students of Costume Design and Fashion Department actively participated in the boot camps and other programs organized by Atal Incubation Center, NIFT. I would like to congratulate the head of the department and other faculty members for coordinating with us for conducting such kind of programs. So I just wanted to share some of my views related to the early stage entrepreneurs growth and role of incubation centers in the growth of the early stage entrepreneurs. I hope you all heard about incubation centers. In fact, in Congo Engineering College, you have Technology Business Incubator, TBI also. Now, all these incubation centers are put under one roof, that is called Atal Innovation Mission. Under Atal Innovation Mission, throughout India, at present, 82 incubation centers are functioning. Atal Incubation Center, NIFT, sanctioned in the year of 2017 December. It is the one and only textile sector specific incubation center in India, and we are providing necessary supports and other nurturing activities to the startup entrepreneurs in the field of textile and allied sector. So this is about our Atal Incubation Center, NIFT. We have state-of-art infrastructure facilities and also testing and evaluation laboratory, which helps the entrepreneurs and startups to develop innovative product and evaluate or test their product in our laboratory. And we also providing other necessary supports like fund acquisition, market linkage, IPR management, and mentoring, product innovation and technology, make the technology ready for commercialization. For that, we are providing necessary supports for the entrepreneurs. Now, I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to share my views related to the entrepreneurship and innovation. I hope you could able to view my screen. Anyone? Please confirm.
Yes, sir. Audible, sir.
Okay, ma'am. Could you able to see my screen, madam?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We can able to see.
Yes. Okay. Okay, fine. Let us start with that particular slide. Slide number 1. Entrepreneurs not born; they create themselves. Wherever I goes and interacting with the innovators and those who wanted to become entrepreneurs, I used to say, entrepreneurs not born; they create themselves. I just wanted to give a classical example for this. How many of you know about ID Fresh Foods? ID Fresh Foods and founder of ID Fresh Foods? Maybe some of you may know about that. PC Mustafa was the founder of ID Fresh Foods. PC Mustafa's parents are daily wage farm workers. They worked in they worked in the farm, agriculture farm as daily coolies. But he complete his graduation in NIT Calicut, and after that for post graduation he went for IIM Bangalore. After post graduation he joined in a MNC and received a handful of salary. But in 2004 he resigned his job and started a new venture and started to sell the idli vada batter. No wonder you may surprise that now the turnover of ID Fresh Foods is around 1,500 crores per annum. See, look at that. He is not belongs to any businessman family. His parents are just daily wage workers. But he had the patience. He had the willingness. He had the confidence. That's why he left the job with handful of salary of 1 lakh rupee per month in the year of 2004 and started a new venture in association with some of his friends and developed a very good business model. Because of their business model, they could able to grab the customers in a short span of time and they can able to expand their business operation up to 1,500 crores turnover company in a year. See, this is a great inspiration story for every one of us to start our career as. Yes, any disturbance? Could you able to hear my voice? Any disturbances are there?
No, sir, you can proceed, sir.
Yeah, of course. So, uh, Mustafa is a great example for every one of us to start our career as an entrepreneur. Every one of us, please find the videos of Mustafa's speech in Harvard Business School, Kennedy Business School. It is a great inspirational talk given by PC Mustafa. And please, this video available in the YouTube. You can most of the faculty members who are attending this session, I request everyone to share that video with your students. This is a great inspirational story too. So I believe that entrepreneurs not born, they create themselves. So every entrepreneur behind them, they have a story. Okay. And I request everyone to share such kind of success stories of the entrepreneurs with the young and vibrant students, because this kind of stories, this kind of story narrations may give inspiration to the students. So please go ahead and motivate the students. I believe that journey of 1,000 miles begin with a single step. Everyone know. See, if you wanted to start your journey, you have to put your first step courageously and confidently. 1,000 miles of journey begins with that first step. I would like to say one thing. See, the biggest risk in our life is not taking any risk. I used to say, because people, we are not ready to take such kind of risk. If Mohammed Mustafa, PC Mustafa, our founder of ID Fresh Food, is not ready to quit the job with handful of salary in the year of 2004, he couldn't able to found a 1,500 crore turnover company. He took risk at the beginning. See, they are getting 1 lakh salary in 2004, quit the job and struggle for another couple of months, 6 months. 6 or 7 months, they couldn't able to survive. They are unable to meet their monthly expenses. But after that, they got a momentum, and their business model was absolutely good and very attractive. Because of that, in a short span of time, they could able to develop their entity. So what I'm telling you now, see, try to take some calculative risk in the business. Without taking such kind of risk, you couldn't able to become a successful entrepreneur. So please take your first step confidently and be ready to take some risk. Okay, fine. If you talk about innovation, first thing you should understand what is design thinking. How many of you know about design thinking? What it can, what are all the major aspects related to design thinking? It is nothing but it is a process of understanding the people's need. First point, empathize with the people needs. What do you mean by empathize? It is nothing but to understand the needs of the people. See, don't try to sell your product at any time. Try to sell the opportunity. Try to sell the opportunity. This is the success mantra for all the startups, because the startups, you are coming with innovative ideas, and it may be a risky one. Such kind of products or services or process may not available in the market. During this stage, if you try to promote your product to the people, towards the people or towards the customers, they never accept it because your product was not a proved one. So what you have to do, you have to understand what the people need and try to sell the opportunity and not the product. That is what the first point. The second one, collaborate with others across disciplines, skill sets, and perspectives. See, the success of the entrepreneurship is depending on how far you are collaborating with the other people, how far you are understanding the other people, how far you are able to predict the need of the other people. Okay, the collaboration is most important for the success of the startup, particularly for early stage entrepreneurs. Believe the people, collaborate with them, then only you become a successful entrepreneur. Then third one, include every idea in visible form for evaluation. See, whatever the idea you have, see, try to evaluate that ideas. Don't neglect every ideas, each and everything that have commercial potential. An idiotic idea become commercially successful one after some time. See, all the entrepreneurs facing at the beginning, see, this is a stupid idea. This is an idiotic idea. This solution is not commercially viable. But after that, after your success, everybody say this is good idea. See, PC Mustafa said, many of his relatives, when he quit the job, handful of salary, and started to sell idli vada better at the streets of Bangalore, everybody, they curse him. See, he what a person he is, getting a handful of salary of 1 lakh, but he quit the job and started to sell idli vada better in the streets. In simple words, they said he's a mad, but he's not considering the comments of any people. So he include every ideas. He wanted to examine every ideas, everything, whatever ideas he had in his mind. He wanted to implement everything. Because of that only, they became successful business entities. Then repeat, iteration, and testing solutions to perfect them, always with the human needs at the center. See, the customer needs you have to consider. Customer needs are the centric point for all the startups. You have to develop your product and repeat, redevelop, iterate it 1, 2, 3, and test it, evaluate it, find whether it is suitable for the requirement of the customers or not. These are all the key aspects related to design thinking. See, without design thinking, you couldn't able to innovate something. See, the innovative product is key and for the success of the startups. Identifying the problem and or understanding the problem, then you have to develop a new solution for the problem. So these are all the key aspects related to design thinking. In design thinking, you have to follow the above steps. Could you able to find this person? Please text to me. Who is this person? Any one of you, please unmute yourself and tell me who is this person? Any one of you? Please unmute yourself and tell me.
Is he
Who is this
Thyronam,
person?
sir?
Pardon?
Is he Thyronam?
No, what's the name of this person? What's the name of this person?
Is he Velumani, sir?
No. Now I'm moving to my next slide. Then you would able to get a clue. Who is this person in the previous slide? Now I think, could you able to see my slides? My slides are moving or not?
Yes, sir, moving, sir.
Yes, yes, ma'am. This is the clue to find the person in the previous picture. This is the clue to find the previous person.
Gopinath, sir.
Yeah, Captain Gopinath, the founder of Deccan. See, he is an innovator and risk taker and became a successful entrepreneur too. See, when he started Deccan, at the time, some of other airlines in the operations, they are charging higher and common people are unable to fly. But he created a revolution in the aviation industry. You were able to see all the story in the movie Surya Reporter. That's why I gave Surya's picture. For find his name, I gave actor Surya's picture, and see the business model of Captain Gopinath when he started Deccan Airways. It is absolutely good. See, he believed that he could able to reduce the cost. See, modern day, you are able to understand that. See, if you wanted to increase your profit, what you have to do, you have to reduce the cost rather than increase the prices. So what he did, Captain Gopinath did the same. Okay, and he's an innovator also, and also he took a lot of risk because in the aviation industry when he started Deccan Air, none of the big corporate groups they ready to enter into aviation industry. At the time he took challenge and he took a lot of risk and entered into that industry, and he became a successful entrepreneur too. So this kind of risk-taking ability is most important for the startup entrepreneurs and the early stage entrepreneurs. Without taking such kind of risk, you couldn't able to get the reward. Okay, fine. Now I'm going to show you two pictures. Could you able to see this picture? My slides are moving or not? Anyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, please. Please find this also. Yeah, two pictures I'm showing you. One is the oldest one, black and white. The other, where some of the guys, they are discussing each other. These two pictures. Now the question, design thinking or not design thinking? Which is the good example for design thinking? The first one, this is the first one, or this is the second one? Which one? Which is a great example for design thinking? Any one of you, please unmute and tell me which one is the example for design thinking. First
Second
photo or
one.
second one?
Second one.
Yeah, second one. Majority saying second one or first one? Second one. See, look at the difference. See, in the first photo, one leader is standing in, one leader or some other person standing in the meeting, and the other people, they are discussing each other. See, a group of people discussing, two people sitting nearby, they are discussing separately. But whereas in the second picture, only four are visible. These four, They are discussing each other. So there is no groupism. See, design thinking is nothing but it is the collaborations with the people, collaborations with the environment, collaboration with the stakeholders. So you have to see in the previous slide, it is very clearly explains that top-down strategy system that is adopted. But in the second slide, which is the perfect example for design thinking, they are ready to accept top-down strategy as well as the bottom-up strategy. In the design thinking, it is most important to have adopt the top-down as well as bottom-up strategy. This is the key for the success of any organization. Now I'm going to narrate the design thinking process, which is most important for the entrepreneurs. See, look at that. The design thinking process starts with empathize. Empathize. Empathize means understanding the problem. See, this one, the entire thing that is called problem space. What you have to do, you have to understand the problem. See, yes, small story just wanted to narrate to you. This is about a startup in Coimbatore. Okay, all of us wanted to have our lunch. Full meals we wanted to have. If you go to hotel, you may get a meal with some kind of dal, some kind of rasam, greens, vegetables available, pickle, and some other things available. Whatever is available in the hotel, that you have to take. If you want to customize your afternoon lunch meal with different types of dal or curry or rasam, greens, vegetables, pickles, whatever it may be, could you able to customize your meal in the hotel? Is it possible for you? Not at all possible. Whatever available in the hotel, that you have to take, else you have to go. Okay, so this is a problem. One of the startups perfectly identified that problem and they wanted to find a perfect solution for that problem. They discussed each other, discussed with many people, reframe their strategies, rework out their strategies, and finally come out with an excellent strategy. They find 50 household women, 50 number of women they found. All these 50 are good in cooking. Everybody is specialist in cooking some different type of items. One homemaker is cooking, one homemaker is specialized in making spices rasam. The other person is good in making some kind of tofu. The other good in making some kind of curry, some kind of greens or vegetables, whatever it may be. Likewise, they find 50 number of households and interacted with them. Then finally, all these 50 households' kitchen were certified by FSSI. That means they are doing or they are preparing the food in a hygienic way. All their kitchen certified by FSSI. Now what happened? What is going to happen? This startup, that company, they are having a common space, centralized space. No kitchen available, no oven available there. A center space. What they are doing, very simple. All these 50 household, they preparing their specialized item. They are packed and delivered to that center space. From there, they are delivering the meal to the needed customers who ordered through WhatsApp. Suppose I wanted to have today doodh dal with spices rasam, with spinach, beetroot, vegetable, and curd, pickle with pepper. It will be delivered to me if it is available on that day. The other person wanted to have that some kind of different kind of curry, puli kolam or katrikai kolam, and they wanted to have some different kind of greens, tofu, or they wanted to have some tomato rasam or tamarind rasam, whatever it may be. If it is available on that day, it will be delivered to the customers. So what it is possible to have a different type of meal, and we can customize our meals too. This is an excellent model. Every day they are selling around 300 meals without having a kitchen. Without having a kitchen, they are selling 500. They are selling about 300 meals per day. Assume that they are able to get 10 rupees profit per meal. Every day they are able to get 3,000 rupee. Per month it is almost nearing 1 lakh rupee, 90,000 rupee approximately. This is a different kind of solution. Initially, it looked like a idiotic idea. It is not a profitable idea. But later stage, if they prove themselves, everybody started to price that. Everybody wanted to share their ideas with the other people as a role model. So this is what the most important thing. So emphasize, reframe your strategy, ideate, prototype, test. Okay, these are all the stages in the design thinking. Whereas the first is problem space. Okay, you are going to face the design challenges, and finally you are going to find a design solution. This is a great example for design thinking process. The startup is nothing but the name of the startup. I just wanted to reveal Mom's Made. It is the name of the startup. They came out with an excellent business model and excellent solution, and they are able to sell around 300 meals per day. So this is a great success for them. So now come to the point. The entrepreneurship will not happen in a day. All the success, you couldn't able to find it over a day, overnight. You have to wait. Even the founders of Mom's Made startup or founder of ID Fresh Food, PC Mustafa, both are struggled at the beginning stage. Nothing happened overnight. They have to wait, and taken care of their business. Then after some time, the business will take care of you, your life. Okay, this is what the story. So don't expect everything happen in a day or two, or in a month or two. If you employed somewhere as a professor of Congo Arts and Science College, or as a head of entrepreneurship development in Incubation Center Nifty, I can concretely say, end of this month, last day of this month, I'm going to get my salary. This is my salary I will get definitely. But as an entrepreneur, I couldn't able to say this. But I should have the confidence. One day I will get some good reward. Okay, that confidence you should have. But over a period of time, everything will happen. Don't expect everything will happen in a short span of time. So you have to wait for that. This is the sin of every entrepreneur. See, the status in India reveals that out of 900 startups registered, 90% of the startup disappearing after 5 years, because everybody wanted to get everything immediately. This is not possible in case of the business. That too, for the early stage entrepreneurs, it is not possible. Now I'm talking about IIE. What do you mean by IIE? Innovation, incubation, and entrepreneurship. These are all the key words for every entrepreneurs of the day, because this concept, innovation, incubation, and entrepreneurship, every education institutions are talking about this, and all the institutions wanted their students to choose entrepreneurship as their career, and they are also providing necessary support for such entrepreneurs too. Okay, first of all, you should understand what is innovation. Innovation, it is an idea or a method, process, or product or device with novelty. Novelty means it is nothing but it is newness. It may have an idea or method, process, product, or device. Innovation of being is not a product only, just an idea. So Ola and Uber, they are the best fleet operators in India. How many of you know? Before that, They never had an experience in fleet operation, taxi fleet operation. They came out with an idea only. With that idea, they could able to operate throughout the country, even in the 2-tier cities also, they could able to operate their services. This is the story of Ola and Uber. This is just an idea. It is a method. Okay. So innovation is like that. It may be an idea or method or process or product or device, but it should have uniqueness and newness. Now come to the point. Incubation. What is called incubation? What is called incubator and incubation program? See, generally, if you ask a physician or doctor to say something about the incubator, they usually say that incubator is nothing but it is a kind of device where we are keeping the premature babies until they reach the normal level. This is what the answer from a medical practitioner or physician. If you ask a poultry farm, what is incubator? They said that it is a device where we are keeping the eggs and convert them into chicks. Now, what is called incubator? See, incubator from business incubation perspective or entrepreneurship perspective, it is a center where we are keeping the premature entrepreneurs until they reach their self-sustainable level. Until they reach their self-sustainable level. That's why this center is called incubation center. Now, what is called incubation program? I just wanted to narrate the incubation program that we have in Atal Incubation Center Nifty. See, we are classifying the program into 3 categories. See, the incubation program for the early stage entrepreneurs with ideation, incubation program for entrepreneurs with validation stage and early traction stage. So this kind of incubation program we have. See, if a person comes with an idea and he wanted to convert his idea into a prototype and prototype to commercially viable product and marketable product. That's why I mentioned here I2P and P2M. What do you mean by I2P? I2P means it is idea to prototype, and P2M means it is prototype to market. We are providing such kind of supports for all the entrepreneurs to convert their ideas into prototype. So the incubation program starting from ideation stage itself. We are incubating them at ideation stage. We are incubating them at validation stage. We are incubating them at the early traction stage. And based upon the stage, we are providing a lot of inputs to the startups and entrepreneurs. Now, what is called a startup? Entrepreneur and startup. The startup company, you must have a better understanding about startup company. It should be a private limited, or it should be a limited liability partnership, or it should be a registered partnership. These entities are eligible to recognize as startup. And for getting recognition for startup, the total investment made in that company should not exceed 25 crore, and the turnover should not exceed 100 crore. So this is the second basic criteria to get recognition for startup. If your investments are more than 25 crores and turnover more than 100 crore, then you become not eligible for recognized as a startup. And also, your entities become disturbances are. Yeah. So an entity is called a startup from for 10 years from the date of registration. Suppose I registered my entity on 2nd January 2020. Then for next 10 years, I have the eligibility to become a startup. 2nd January 2020 means until 1st January 2030, I had the eligibility to become a startup. And what will the benefits a startup is having? Startups having tax exemption benefit. Suppose you are doing innovative business and recognized as a startup, under Section 80 IA of Income Tax Act, you are eligible to get tax exemption for 3 years continuously. Out of this 10-year, suppose I got registered in 2nd January 2020, and on 2nd May 2020, I got startup recognition. For next 10 years, out of the 10 years, any 3 year, I can get tax exemption. Suppose in the year of 2023, 24, 24, 25, 25, 26, my turnover is increasing and I'm able to get huge amount of profit. At these 3 continuous years, I can able to get tax exemption. And self-certification also possible. Under the labor-related laws, 6 of the labor-related laws, no inspection will be conducted in the startup companies. You have to self-certify. And IPR, sorry, IPR facility, the fast track method of getting patent or intellectual property right that is applicable for the startups, where you are able to get 80% discount on the fee payable for getting the patent or any other IPR rights. Then funding access. See, in the upcoming slides, I'm going to explain what are all the opportunities available for funding with the Atal Innovation Mission and Startup India and MSME, all such things. All the startups having huge opportunities to get invested by the venture capitalists and angel investors. And the law also permit the angel investors and VCs to invest in the startup. And also they are giving some exemption at the time of exit and valuation of the equity taken by the venture capitalist and angel investors in the startup. That is a separate one. That is, if we started to discuss about that, it will take another 1 to 1.5 hours. So I just wanted to skip this. Just funding access also possible that you should understand. Now, what are the entities they are supporting for the startups? That is the most important thing. Startup India website. I'm giving the website also. See, you please go through the website. There are a lot of schemes. Startup in India, in association with different ministries, they are launching grant challenges then and there. You may get up to 1 crore rupee grant for innovative ideas. And Atal Innovation Mission also, in association with Startup India, they are launching Atal New India Challenges. In the Atal New India Challenges, you have to apply for that grant, and if your project selected and if your project is eligible, then you will get up to 1 crore rupee non-refundable grant from the Atal Innovation Mission or Startup India or with by the some of the ministries. That is also possible. So these are all the opportunities available with Startup India as well as with the Atal Innovation Mission. Then Ministry of MSME. The MSME ministry also provide a lot of supports for the startups. In fact, 2 of my startups received 15 lakh funding from Department of Ministry of MSME. See, they submitted their innovative idea with the Ministry of MSME, and based upon their presentation, they sanctioned 15 lakh each for 2 of the startups. These are all non-repayable grants. Okay, these are all non-repayable grants. It is a wonderful opportunity for all the MSMEs and startups to grab funding from Ministry of MSME as well as from Startup India and Atal Innovation Mission. And apart from that, a state level entity, EDII, Entrepreneurial Development and Innovation Institute, Tamil Nadu, that is located at Chennai, Kindi, they are providing numerous supports for the entrepreneurs under various schemes. Particularly, I just wanted to say a few words about that Innovation Voucher Program and TANSEED. This Innovation Voucher Program that is called IVP, IVP Program A and IVP Program B. Under IVP Program A, you are eligible to receive up to 2 lakh grant, and under IVP Program B, you are eligible to receive 5 lakh grant. What about this A and B program? A program is to develop your idea into a prototype. That is called I2P, ideation level to prototype level. Then innovation voucher program B is for prototype to commercially viable product. 5 lakh rupees, 5 lakh rupee grant you may receive under innovation voucher IVP program. These are all the excellent opportunity for the MSMEs and startups to grab funding to meet the early stage expenses, because I already said that see, the startups means it is with less investment and more human capital investment. You have to establish an entity, that is what called startup. Okay, so the people without adequate sources for their research, product development, prototype development, they can utilize this kind of schemes to fund their expenditure for developing the prototype or developing a market ready, marketable product too. These are all the key resources for every entrepreneur. And apart from that, now EDI, under the administration of EDI, they established a separate department. That department is called TANSIM, Tamil Nadu Startup Innovation Mission. Under TANSIM, they are providing seed fund up to rupees 10 lakh. That is called TAN seed. For that, your entity should be recognized as a startup. These entities are eligible to apply for this grant. You may get up to rupees 10 lakh grant under this TAN seed program. Apart from that, they are providing a lot of soft loans and other kind of loans like NEETs, New Entrepreneur Enterprise Development Scheme. All such schemes are promoted by Entrepreneur Development and Innovation Institute, Tamil Nadu. These are all wonderful opportunities that is available for the early stage entrepreneurs to get fund for their innovative projects. Could you able to find these two persons? Now I am moving to my last part. This is just a testing of your knowledge. Could you able to find these two persons? We are using their product every day, every minute we are using that. Without this, we couldn't able to live. Can you able to guess who they are?
Founder of Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg.
No. Somehow you are telling the relevant answer, but they are not the founders of Facebook. They are founders of WhatsApp. Jan Koum and Brian Acton. The co-founder of and CEO of WhatsApp, Jan Koum, and Brian Acton is the co-founder of WhatsApp. How many of you know about their stories? See, in 2009, they attended an interview with the Facebook to join as an employee. But unfortunately, their candidature was rejected by Facebook in that period. After that, in 2009, they started this WhatsApp, and by 2014, they could able to sell it for 19 billion US dollar. 1 billion equal to 100 crore. 19 billion means 1900 crore US dollar. 1900 crore into 70. Just assume that. See, over a period of time, over a period of 5 years, 2009 to 2014, they could able to develop their entity as 19 billion worth of entity. This is the power of entrepreneurship. If they got employment in Facebook, they are able to get around 5 lakh USD per annum. They couldn't able to assume this 19 billion USD. This is the power of entrepreneurship. If you start your venture and taking care of your venture at the beginning, taking care means it is nothing. You have to do your duty perfectly. Whatever necessary, that you have to finish off at the right time. If you do the things perfectly, after some time, the business will take care of you throughout your life. So this is the story. Now, the another great example for a good entrepreneur who wanted to live his life as he wants. This person. I gave a clue also. Founder of Honda Motor Corporation. Could you able to get his name? Could you able to get his name? Anyone? Anyone, please? Could you able to get his name or not? He is none other Saikiro Honda, founder of Honda Motor Corporation. See, if you look into his story, definitely it gives you great inspiration. He started his career in 1930s. He employed somewhere and worked somewhere, but he always very keen to find some new innovative product components, and he is interested in motors, interested in automobile industry. He developed a new piston and bring it to the Toyota Motor Corporation. But what happened? Toyota Motor Corporation rejected it. He started his career earlier, 1920. Even at the age of 37 only, he could able to come out with new product and bring it to the Toyota Motor Corporation, and was rejected by the Toyota Motor Corporation. But after that rejection, he got momentum and he wanted to start a new own factory and make pistons. After 3 years, Toyota Motor Corporation agreed to buy pistons from him. The same rejected by Toyota Motor Corporation, the same product Toyota Motor Corporation now procured from Saikiro Honda. This happens in the late 1930s. At the time, due to the Second World War, at the beginning of 1940s, what happened? His entire factory destroyed by bombing. He reconstructed the factory, again started that, again destroyed. So he couldn't able to find anything, and the demand for the automobile product are also reducing because of the scarcity of petrol during the days. So what happened? He gave shutdown for his factory and simply sitting in the home. When he's sitting in the home, he used to get the grass cutter machine and do some works in his farm. And an innovative idea raised in the minds of Saikiro Honda. People at the time, they are looking for a motorcycle which gives more mileage because of the scarcity of petrol. What he did, he looked into the grass cutter and looked into the bicycle of his available in his home. Then what he did, he separated the engine of that grass cutter machine and put it in the bicycle and started running the bicycle without pedaling. By less amount of fuel, you could able to run more kilometers. He used to ride on that bicycle. At the time, it was known as bicycle, but with the power of motor, it is operating. Now he converted that bicycle into a motorcycle. He is riding from here and there. People look into that and request Saikiro Honda to get this kind of motorcycle for every one of them. He started his venture at the time. Now Honda became the largest company in the world. The another great example for the innovations is none other. He belongs to our Tamil Nadu, Sridhar Vembu, founder of Zoho Corporation, come out with an innovative idea and established 18,000 crore worth of Zoho Corporation, and he is also a great and successful entrepreneur. Their parents are not business person. They employed in government, employed in court, his father, and working in the Madras High Court too. So belongs to such kind of family, and started his entity and became a successful entrepreneur too. These are all the great inspiration stories for every one of us to choose entrepreneurship as a career. So this is my last word to you. This is about the Chinese bamboo stick. Chinese bamboo. You have to put the seed and keep watering and keep them safely. How long? You have to keep it safely for 3.5 years to 4 years. It will take to grow as a bud. It will take 3.5 years to 4 years. Once it grow as a bud, by another 6 months to 1 year, it will grow as 100 feet tall bamboo. It will grow as a 100 feet tall bamboo. This is the power of entrepreneurship and business. So once it started to yield good, obviously we couldn't able to measure that. So at the beginning stage, what you have to do, you have to take care of your business. You have to put the seed, you have to water it, and you have to keep it safe from the insects and other cattle. And you have to put fertilizers, ingredients you have to put. Then after some time, if it starts giving return to you, you couldn't able to measure it. And lastly, out of these 3 sentences, which one you find right? Any one of you, please. I'm giving you 3 sentences right now. Which one is right? Could you able to find my presentation?
Yes, sir.
I'm giving 3 sentences to you. Which one is right?
Second one.
Second one, sir.
Second one. Okay, the first one, doing yesterday work today. It's not good for anyone. Definitely. Second one, doing today's work today. Absolutely right. But at the same time, what you have to do, you have to plan for tomorrow's work. Doing tomorrow's work today, that also good. But I don't think for how many of us it is possible. But planning for tomorrow's work is most important. Planning tomorrow's work today is the key for success of entrepreneurship or any other profession. So complete your work, today's work today, and plan tomorrow's work today. That is the key for the success. And this last slide, how can you become a smart? Which one is become easier, to push the rectangle shape or push the circular shape object? Which one is the easiest one and which one become the smart? Pushing the rectangular shapes or pushing the circular shape object? Which one is easy?
The rectangular shape.
Rectangular. Pushing a rectangular shape is easier than pushing the circular shape.
Pushing the circular is easy, sir.
Yes, pushing the circular is very easy. What you have to do, what this slide revealed that, be smart and convert every opportunities into your favor. Then only you could able to survive in the entrepreneurship. The art of converting the opportunities into your favor is the most important thing in entrepreneurship. Please tell to your students, please tell this to your students, see, entrepreneurship, it is the lonely journey at the beginning. Everybody say you, everybody curse you, you become fool, but don't worry about anything. Don't look into others, look into your business only. Put all your efforts together, do it at the right time, do everything the business, what the other people expect, what the customers expect. So based on that, you will be able to find the success of your entity startup, and also you will get success in your entrepreneurship career. With this, I would like to conclude this session. At the nutshell, I just wanted to recap my session. I just shared information about incubation, innovation, incubation, and entrepreneurship. What are the eligibilities for startup, and how you get recognized as a startup? What are the funding opportunities available for the early stage entrepreneurs? All such things I share with you. I hope this information will be useful for you as well as for your students. With these words, I would like to conclude this session. Now the floor is open for discussion. Any discussions or questions? Please welcome.
Dear participants, if you have any queries, please you may raise your queries. Unmute yourself and raise your queries.
Any queries about the startup recognition or funding opportunities or any other thing? I just wanted to share some website link. I just missed out on information about that. Atal Innovation Mission now launched an important scheme that is called Prime. That is called Prime, and this scheme particularly. Just a moment. I will share the link with you. Say, I just shared the link of this Prime program that is launched by Atal Innovation Mission, which give an opportunity for the researchers to convert their idea into a commercially viable product. Please go through this program. Now the program is open and they are giving a lot of opportunities for the young researchers for doing research in the technology based projects. You have an opportunity. Please go ahead with that website. I just put it in the chat box. You please note down, and I also share the link with the coordinator, Dr. Jayanti Madam, then you can coordinate with them. This is one of the key program for educators to have a deep dive into the technology-based research and commercialize the research outcome of academics. Any other questions from participants?
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Please.
I'm Dr. Deepa from Biotechnology Department. I just want to know whether we have any startup incubation centers with projects regarding to biological, maybe food project or something related to biology.
Yes, ma'am. See, lot of around 82 incubation centers are functioning under the roof of Atal Innovation Mission. Apart from that, already TBIs are there, Technology Business Incubation Centers, in functioning in the various institutions across the country. Even in your Congo Engineering College also, you have Technology Business Incubation Centers. For biology related product and projects, you please approach IASC Bangalore and T-Hub Hyderabad. IASC Bangalore, they have an Atal Incubation Center, and you know about that IASC. This is particularly for biology based thing, and IIT Hyderabad's T-Hub and CCMB, Center for I think
Cellular and molecular biology, sir.
Cellular and molecular biology. CCMB also having an Atal Incubation Center where the biological science projects are gathered momentum, and they are having right person to support you, and also you have very good infrastructure for doing testing and researches in that institutes. In fact, specialized in textile, these kind of institutions are specialized in biological science too. You can approach them.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Any other questions from participants in? Even you can put your messages too.
Sir, if there is no question, then shall we proceed to conclude, sir?
Yes, madam, of course.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
You can proceed for conclusion.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your views with many real-time examples. Now, I call upon Dr. M. Jayanti, Assistant Professor and IIC President, Department of Commerce, to deliver the vote of thanks.
A lovely and warm morning to our most valued and worthy guest, management, respected correspondent, principal, faculty, and beloved student friends. It's a matter of pride for me that I am proposing a vote of thanks for this webinar. I, on behalf of my KASC-IIC colleagues and the entire community, first of all, spread my most sincere thanks to the Lord God. I want to thank the Chief Guest who gave his vital time from his busy schedule to grace this occasion. Thanks a lot, sir. It's our duty to expose our hearty gratitude to Dr. K. Senthilkumar sir for sharing their gracious words and valuable practical-oriented innovation ideas with us in today's webinar. We, the IIC, have been fortunate to have renowned identity from the management and the principal for organizing various thought-provoking programs frequently. I also want to thank all the IIC coordinators, department-wide staff coordinators, and all faculty members for their kind support and cooperation in this webinar. We are fortunate to thank the dedicated and well-motivated team of our KASC-IIC who are aware of their task and are very concerned about the success. Further, a big thanks to Master of the webinar, Dr. A. Shankar, Physical Director and Technical Supporter, for their kind efforts towards today's program. I would like to place my hearty thanks to all the student participants and future entrepreneurs because of whom we made this event a great success. Once again, we, the KASC-IIC team, thank you all for being with us. It has remained a pronounced pleasure. Have a great day to all. Once again, thanks to all for joining. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, madam. My humble request to all, please look into that website which I shared in the chat box. It is about AIMS Prime program that is particularly for the educators and researchers to convert their ideas into commercially viable product. You please look into that website, and if it is suitable for you, then you can find the right opportunity. Please go ahead, madam.
So sure, sir. I'll circulate this link to all the students in our college.
Definitely. Thank you. Thanks a lot. I would like to express my sincere gratitude to the management, principal, staff, and other IAC coordinators, president of IAC, Dr. M. Jayanti, for providing me an opportunity to interact with the your faculty members. This is a great honor for me. Once again, on my behalf, as well as on behalf of Atal Incubation Center Nifty, my sincere thanks to everyone. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir.
Stay safe. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Wish you the same, sir. Stay safe.
Thank you. Shall I officially leave, madam?
Yes, sir. Sure, sir.
Yeah. Thank you.
Dear participants, the feedback link is posted in the chat box. Kindly fill it.
The feedback link is open only for 5 minutes, so I request all the participants to fill the feedback link.